Give an update on the casino robbery that happened yesterday morning. At 9:15, we had two guys that ended up robbing the Burnside Game Place or casino near Burnside and Western. Our first suspect entered the casino. It was around 9:15. He had a backpack with him. The employees or the business has a policy to not allow backpacks in there, so the employer reminded him that he needed to leave his backpack by the door. That first person then went and either played a machine or pretended to play a machine. A couple of minutes after that, the second suspect came in the door and he had a handgun. He pointed it at the clerk. They wanted cash. The first suspect then went and actually retrieved the cash. Once they had it, they left. Now, as they walked out, they apparently forgot that they had the backpack over by the door, and so they left that behind. We had a witness that saw them leave in a vehicle. They were able to get a description of that, and we had a business in the area that was able to capture that on their surveillance. And so those things put together, we had a pretty good description of the car. Inside that backpack were some different papers, which led us to a couple of suspects and then further information on the vehicle they were driving. So we had a lot to work with yesterday morning. About 1:45, we had a detective that spotted that car, called for a patrol officer, and that vehicle was stopped near 10th and Cleveland. The driver of that car, we believe, is the first guy that entered that had the backpack. He had a small amount of marijuana with him, and he was arrested for first-degree robbery and then possession of marijuana and paraphernalia. So we had the other person that we were looking for. About 11 p.m. last night, we had a call to a hotel on West Russell in the 1300 block of West Russell. The employee had said there were some people that were smoking marijuana in the room and were refusing to leave, and it turns out this was our second suspect. So no gun was found. He had a small amount of marijuana. He was arrested for the robbery, possession of marijuana, and failure to vacate. The big thing that we're looking for now is the gun. We've got a lot of other information to follow up on. There are a lot of similarities between this robbery and the other one at the Golden Coin Casino, which was our other most recent one. At this point, we're not able to say for sure that these suspects committed that robbery, but that's one of the things detectives are looking at. So there's certainly a chance that there may be more charges, but we've got a lot of work on the investigation side before that would happen. The two guys, the first one that entered the casino, his last name is Jackson, Jackson. First is Demetrius, Demetrius. Middle is Ramal, I think, Remall, and he is 39 from Sioux Falls. The second person, his last name is Clark, Clark. First is Davon, Davon. Middle is Darnell, Darnell, and he is 33 from Palmdale, California, Palmdale. Palmdale, I believe, is one word, right? Any questions about that robbery?
Do you remember any details from the Golden Coin? That was a two-person operation?
It was two-person, yeah. The Golden Coin, and I don't have the date offhand, but the Golden Coin, that was two people that entered. They both had like hoods and masks, I think hooded sweatshirts and masks, and one of them had a handgun. But there's, like I said, there's similarities between these two, but not enough that we have any charges at this point.